Today on News 4 Now, predator on the prowl. Police say they're looking for a man wanted for attacking 2 women, and now they need your help.
I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa. The heat and humidity hang on a little longer.
And it's a Mexican hotspot with an incredible backstory. We're heading to Esquina Tequila to find out how they overcame big odds to become a Long Island City favorite. Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back. This is News 4 Now for July 28th. I'm Kay Ingram. Now, first up, pay attention because police are trying to track down a suspect in 2 violent attacks, one in Manhattan and the other in Brooklyn. Police released this video showing him hopping the turnstile at the Carroll Street subway station. He's accused of sexually assaulting a woman there this past Saturday. Investigators believe that he's the same person who attacked a woman on the Upper West Side 3 days earlier. Now, in that attack, the suspect was riding an electric scooter and dragged his victim into a secluded area away from the street. If you recognized him, police want to hear from you today. Now, also new, there's been a huge break in the case of a human skull found 1 year ago behind a home in Queens. They say that the victim is Gloria Lee, a 54-year-old woman whose last known address was in Flatbush. Her skull was found last year outside a home in Jamaica on Pine Grove Street. That home had been condemned since 2019 after a fire made it unsafe to live in. Right now, there is no connection between the homeowner and the victim, but we do know that police have ruled her death a homicide. All right, up next, a horrific double tragedy on Long Island. A family is mourning the loss of a 70-year-old woman who was found mauled to death by a dog. Police say that her husband found her in the backyard of their home in Albertson and called 911. She's identified as Marina Gabuni Avarius. The couple had been caring for the dog, which appears to be this one, that belonged to their late adult son, who was killed in a motorcycle crash about 2 weeks ago.
It's ridiculous. I know how it feels towards his son. So, I mean, anything that belongs to a son, you want to keep it. Unfortunately, something like this would happen. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Police say that the pit bull charged at the first responding officer who shot and killed the dog. Investigators don't suspect any criminality, and today it's still not clear why the dog attacked. All right, now over to New Jersey, where residents are calling for a Jersey City Councilwoman to resign. That's after police say she was caught on video hitting a bicyclist and then taking off. Now, what we do want to warn you is that the video we're about to show you might be hard to watch. Police say that Councilwoman Amy DeGeese was driving that black SUV that hit the cyclist. They also say that the cyclist blew through the red light at Martin Luther King Drive and Forest Street last week. Now, DeGeese has been charged with leaving the scene of an accident. But her colleagues on the council say that it's not enough and that public servants must be held to a higher standard.
And if I remember the public who saw, an elected official just leave someone stranded on the street, unsure if they were still alive, unsure if they were, their well-being, I would ask whether that person should continue to legislate laws for me and my family.
Now, we have tried to speak with DeGeese, but no one answered the door at her apartment. Her first court date is set for August 15th, and the good news is that the cyclist wasn't seriously hurt. Next, producers of the Broadway revival of Into the Woods are working to solve a real-life mystery. The case that they're trying to crack includes figuring out what exactly happened to these giant inflatable legs and boots that hung over the Broadway theater where the Stephen Sondheim musical premiered in 1987. For theatergoers, they represented the giant behind the mayhem of the story and served as a beacon to the theater for all to see. But after a 2002 revival, the boots disappeared. A producer of the current production, Roth, says that his own memory of the boots gives him all the feels. I mean, it's nostalgic. Well, now he says he wants to find the boots and hang them over the current home for Into the Woods at the St. James Theater. Bring back the boots! Bring back the boots! And a woman from Queens is sharing her story after she says Delta Airlines broke her custom wheelchair. Not once, but twice. 22-year-old Jessica DeLonzo has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which means that all of her joints are dislocated. Now, to celebrate earning her bachelor's degree, her parents took her on a trip to Disney World. But that fun vacation soon turned into a nightmare when she arrived in Orlando to find out that her personal wheelchair was broken. Luckily, her dad was able to fix it, but on the way home, she found out that the same wheelchair had been sent to Los Angeles by mistake. And when it was returned, it was way too damaged to fix.
For many of us, our wheelchairs are our legs. We don't have another means of getting around. Delta should really train their employees on how to handle medical equipment.
In a statement, Delta apologized, saying that the majority of wheelchairs and scooters aren't mishandled, but they understand the frustration when they are. The airline is also going to pay to repair and replace the $30,000 chair. But Jessica says that more than the money, she just hopes that no other passenger has to go through something like this. All right, guys, brace yourself because this next story hurts. Right here. Now, we all know that inflation is rearing its ugly head on a lot of day-to-day essentials, right? But now it's taking a toll on one of the biggest bodega items in New York City, bacon, egg, and cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Bodegas have also had to raise prices on everything from sugar to potato chips. One bodega owner in the Bronx says that he's had to charge an extra $2 for a bacon, egg, and cheese. Now, it was $2.50, but now it's $4.50, not including my emotional tax.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria La Rosa. Showers and thunderstorms fed with all of this heat and humidity. We'll start to wrap up by later on tonight, but we hang on to that warmth. In fact, 85 degrees through 8 p.m. Oop, sorry, my earring just fell out. I caught it though. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry about that. Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria La Rosa, and that heat and humidity from today feeding those showers and thunderstorms. We're going to keep the heat and humidity, but we're going to lose those showers and storms by later on tonight. In fact, by 9 p.m. still in the low to mid 80s. That mugginess still around through 11 p.m. 82 degrees. So you guessed it, it's going to be a rather warm start tomorrow. But as you can see from the evening hours into the early part of the overnight, not just the storms wrapping up, we'll see some clearing as well. But that clearing with the front, that happens later tomorrow. So we are going to start off very mild and muggy again, but storm free, at least just for the morning. 75 degrees, the low in the city will be in the 70s for American, Islip, Belmar, and Newark, north and west. Temperatures mild and muggy here as well. Poughkeepsie in the mid 60s, 61 to start off in Monticello.
All right, if you're in need of a little motivation, there is a popular Mexican restaurant in Queens just waiting to inspire you and fill your belly with some amazing food and cocktails too. New York Live's here with the story behind Esquina Tequila. Check it out.
Have you ever felt like giving up on a dream? Well, so did Paola, the owner of Esquina Tequila, one of the most successful restaurants here in the heart of Queens. Let's find out more about her story and all the incredible things that she's making happen here in Esquina Tequila. Paola, Esquina Tequila, this is such a beautiful Mexican restaurant. Tell us how you took over this restaurant, because I know that the previous owner had owned it for a bunch of years, and then you came along, right?
Willie, one of my best friend, he used to be the manager for 30 years, and I became partner in 2020 before pandemic. When we closed March 2020, he gets sick and for the COVID and passed away by April.
And you didn't know anything about this kind of industry?
Nothing. Thank God we have very nice employers. They always support us. And then we opened after 2 months. Now Esquina Tequila has name.
And obviously, we can't come to Esquina Tequila without trying this incredible food. What is this? Is this hash brown?
No, that's sweet plantain.
Sweet plantain.
That's one of the most popular play here.
Mmm. It has some mango sauce.
Yes, this is garlic shrimp with mashed potato.
I know Sarah is jealous right now.
And now we have fajitas. They made the guacamole in front of the table. That's very popular here too.
Oh, my bathing suit is in trouble.
Every Friday we have a live mariachi.
Paola, after everything you've been through, what has been maybe the most memorable learning experience that you have acquired?
Just being positive, strong, and make it happen any dream that you have.
Thank you so much for opening the doors of this incredible place.
Anytime.
Hey.
All right, and finally, a wildcat is causing serious concern in one Long Island neighborhood. And no, I'm not talking about the High School Musical kind. Police aren't sure what it is, but they're urging everyone to be on the lookout. News 4's Paisy Chang spoke to the woman who saw it all with her own eyes.
This thing was huge. It was huge and it looked very exotic. And you don't see those kind of animals around here.
Diane Hewer vividly recalls what she saw yesterday morning when she tried to feed her cats.
At first I thought it was a lion.
But it wasn't a lion. Diane says this wild cat appeared to be twice the size of a fox.
When I ran in the house, he charged across my deck after my feral. So I came back out and I started yelling. He stopped, looked at me. I ran back in the house and he sat there for a few seconds. And then he proceeded to the cat food. I guess it wasn't his gourmet taste.
Suffolk police say there was also a wildcat sighting in West Islip, but it's not clear if it's the same cat.
I'm 99% sure it's a Eurasian lynx, not a bobcat. And again, this is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure someone is breaking the law to own this animal.
Animal experts say all non-domestic cats are considered dangerous animals and can't be owned without a proper license. At this point, no one has reported the cat missing. Strong Island Animal Rescue is helping with the search.
I don't advise anyone go close to it at all. If they see anything, call the police, call the rescue, and let the professionals handle what they need to do.
Meanwhile, Hewer will keep a close eye on her feral and house cats and the chickens that she keeps in the back.
So that somebody can capture it, bring it to a respectable sanctuary.
All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.